let's call our favorite numbers. Okay, so time check.
At the tone, 0 hours, 44 minutes, Coordinated Universal Time.
Bing! Hello, everyone. This is AnnestAciA KomarovsK with the 444 4th Estate News. And today is December 12th, 2025. So we're coming to you live, but we have some breaking news. There's been an incident in Catalina Island with somebody who had like a heart condition on a cruise ship. The other story, we got a report on the scanner. If you had a scanner, you could do this. On the same feed that we're listening to, you could hear it too. FBI. Something going on in Bravo airspace. We made a call to get a report, but we haven't heard back yet. So we got feelers out on that one. But FBI, maybe some electronic interference. Interesting. Okay, so that's going on right now. That's the scanner. Yeah, a lot going on today. So, first of all, magic. I'm sure I get you guys every time. It's advertising. That's how we pay the bills. Actually, it's not the bill. Say Rabbit LLC is who operates the 4th Estate Network News. There you go. And there's the weather in the Palisades. Okay. And the reason we're talking about the Palisades is we're coming on the air with not so good news. Is the Palisades losing its newspaper. And I'm going to cue that up right now on the laptop screen because, small operation here. So we'll go to the LA Times. There we go. And we're going to do fade. That's the LA Times reporting on, see, they want us to subscribe for, which is how you pay for stuff. It's kind of how you get yourself in trouble. If you don't advertise, okay. Here's the big story. After 97 years, oh boy. After 97, LA Times, after 97 years and the fire, newspaper ceases publication. And nothing's worse than having to report on one of your own, the media. And obviously they're having a hard time with advertisers after the big fire. So that's very sad news. And begs the question, who will be next? Here's the Santa Monica Observer reporting on the same story. Again, who will be next? Today, and I'll come back to myself here real quick, because I can. Who will be next? The Acorn? Or perhaps, if I had their paper handy, well, I lost their paper, the Malibu Times. I don't know what to do with it. Okay, today's going to be about the Acorn. But I'll tell you this, I had a hard time finding the Malibu Times at City Hall. So I had to go to, Whole Foods. So did that, had to go trace it down. But look at that story. Teacher dismissed over Charlie Kirk post. Who would report that? That's small-time news. Yeah. And before I get too much further, I want to get into a little bit of gratitude. And that is where I had lunch. And that's important because I am appreciative of this place. A little hidden gem, the Santa Fe Cafe. Yeah, it's up the road in Malibu, and I would show you that. See if I can do it without getting in trouble. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I can. Yeah, I can. Okay, there you go. You see that? That's where it's at. It's in this area called Malibu Canyon, and it's north of Las Virgenes Road. So you see it there. There you go. So you go down, you get out to 101, you go north, and you go to this little hidden gem called the Santa Fe Cafe. There it is, right there for you to see. And let's see, let me show you what I had. Okay, I had this wonderful breakfast burrito and some coffee. Yeah, some coffee. Because I like my coffee black. Yeah, just black coffee, that's it. Santa Fe Cafe. There you go. And brings up the question, how do you pay for all this? Generosity, gratitude. That's why we do this stuff, because we're thankful. So here's what we paid in cash. It's the Santa Fe Cafe. See? In cash. So, I don't know what I did with the cash. I know I tipped them a $2 bill. Other thing of gratitude, real quick, is T-Mobile sent me this iSeaGo system for your house and stuff for your business. These are antennas we took off our equipment. So you got to hold them up. But it's got Ethernet. It's like wireless internet. It's pretty cool. But it's too heavy. It doesn't fit in my purse. My purse is already really heavy. So we're going to get a portable version of this to fit the purse. So it came with it came with a very heavy duty. This is part of the problem. It draws a lot of power, which is great at home, but not in the field. Heavy duty power cable and an adapter, which I'm sure you have many of. Now, if I can only find, what can I find? What I need? Oh, this is what I need. My nose runs. An additional gratitude, like I said, first of all, sad when the press has a problem. I want to show you what the problem could be. Okay, I'll get up real quick because the camera only follows me if I do this. Okay, so we're going to take this bag of chips and show you what the problem is in a free press. It's called advertising. Yeah, you have to have advertisers. So we bought this bag of chips. And actually, it's a pretty good bag of chips because it has like next to nothing added. So it's pretty good. At one time, they used to make a lot of potato chips in California. It's kind of hard to find a California-made potato chip. This one's out of Texas. The company Lay's, Frito-Lay, mergers and acquisitions, and there you go. So, good bag of chips. Simply Lay's. If I only got paid for that, I could pay my bills. Because that's the problem that the free press has, the fourth estate has, is paying the bills. How do you maintain an independent press when you have to pay for everything? We had one Verizon line that we weren't using. We were paying $75, $79 a month. That comes to over $1,000 a year. And how many phones do we have? We have several, and internet lines and stuff. It costs a lot of money, hardware. My mom loaned me her computer that I gave to her a while ago. This is her computer, displaying that. It makes it easier for me to use that computer and leave it here at home so that I can use this in the field, along with the computer you see streaming this now, which is also a MacBook. So this is a MacBook, and that's the M1 version, where this is an Intel-based computer, which works fine, as you can see. Yeah, campaign ID 1483911. California dial 911 for help. Me. Okay, so back to the business of reporting the news. So Santa Fe Cafe, good food review. So that's what we spent on doing that. Yesterday we spent a lot of time covering a couple events, including roundabouts in East LA. So we shoot more than we can use because, I don't know, just by myself. Got to clean the house too and make the bed. So let me see what else we have lined up on the computer. Let's see. Actually, believe it or not, I don't. But I did find my copy of the Malibu Times. Yeah. There you go. I was there for this event. I didn't cover it the way they did, but they did a nice job of covering the event. And it was pretty cool. Although he was not there. He's not feeling well and was in bed. That was a report we received. So, here. See? Advertising. I was at that restaurant. I was there when it opened. Clark's. There you go. Clark's. Good food. We had a lot of fun there. See, they get a double plug. I was there. They're in the Malibu paper. And now they're on the 4th Estate News. Clark, I hope you appreciate it. Because Ann's on the case. So that, and back to, it all comes down to what is the 4th Estate? Well, basically we're the eyes and ears, independent eyes and ears. And we answer to a higher power. Yeah, we do. Trust me, we do. And they look out for us. And despite Governor Newsom's plan to fund the media in small towns, which is basically not the best way to do it because it's restricted. And government control of a free press is not free. Yeah. Take the money, put it in an investment fund, make money, buying stocks, that kind of stuff. Invest it. Use it as a base and try to get other grants and stuff so you can keep operating. Operate off the interest you make rather than the what you use as a nest egg. That's the best way to take the government's money, is to reinvest it in perhaps the government because it pays well. T-bills, have you ever heard of that? So with the money, you could buy new equipment, which will make the job so much easier. And, all kinds of neat stuff that we could use, like switchers and stuff, that will make our life so much easier. Because using software-based sometimes is not the best. So Blackmagic, I met with them yesterday, and AJ Video, which are both in California. These are California-based companies. Yeah, and that's their product guide 2025. Don't need the camera, but do need the little devices such as this, which, like that, little adapters. We use a lot of these. Yeah, we're having a problem with this one. But they said they can fix it. But it probably is user error. Our bad. So they also reminded me the device we're looking for is only it is only when you're used to spending millions of dollars, then you have to do it for yourself. It's $495. It's a lot of money if you don't make any money. But they reminded me of one thing. And they said, Ann, buy local. So you can buy it in New York or out of state. But perhaps pay a little bit more and support the local team. That party was hosted by BAMPro Film and Video, but now they call it digital for the new age. And now their son runs the business. A young kid who has to wear a jacket. He hasn't got that far yet. So that was pretty exciting. It's kind of a family operation. So I could buy a device out of here, out of New York, and they're really cool. But perhaps it's better to buy it in Burbank, here in California. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I wanted to end on something kind of cool. Because it is Friday. Tomorrow we get to go to church, 5 p.m. So I get the opportunity to roll out into something fun, and hopefully it works. And it's a deep amount of gratitude all the way around. It's beautiful weather. We have our equipment that worked. We're here in the library today, and I'm in the field struggling to get good internet connections. We have dropped 0 frames today. Streaming, great. Actually, we've been streaming for, I don't know. We've been recording for a bit, streaming for 44 minutes because we started early to make sure it all worked. So we're pretty thankful for that. Okay, so I'll let you go. I'm going to roll into something a little different today. So this is AnnestAciA KomarovsK with the 444 4th Estate News, wishing you a good evening, and perhaps we'll have a special program tomorrow.
Yeah. My next guest. This is their album. They're very popular performers. They'll be appearing tomorrow night at the Ritz in New York. The age we live in. Here tonight, tomorrow the Ritz. Gosh. And this is their latest album. It's called In My Tribe. Please welcome 10,000 Maniacs.
Someday it's bound to come. We're out on the edge of darkness.